Well, it's another day. We're back at the cottage getting some more work done on here. So Terry's finishing off all the granite window frames, and a couple of you have mentioned about the corners being granite as well. Yes, they are, and we're going to highlight them. So Terry's going to take all the granite, all the old render off the corners of the building, just so it'll really pop and it'll really stand out and it'll just look majestic. And I'm going to get on with some repairs to the render and take out the pieces that are loose and cracking, and just refill it back in, just so it all looks nice and uniform. Now, the reason we're painting it is for the reason I'm doing this. It's been done and patched so many times, it's either going to be a case of taking all the render off the whole building and redoing it, which is a massive job with massive expense, or we patch it and we paint it. We'll have it all looking nice, and we think that's right now it's the most reasonable option. In a few years time, when we're a bit more settled and got all the major works done, then we can look at possibly re-rendering the whole building. But right now this will really brighten it up, it'll really neaten it up, and it'll just keep it in keeping, like say with the chateau and the work that we've done with the chateau as well. So I'm going to crack on with this now, fill in all these patches, all these little cracks, just so that we've got a nice base, so that when we do start painting it, we can just have it all looking like it matches and it's meant to be like that. Again, a couple of you have mentioned, do we need permissions or anything like that? No, because we're painting it cream, you can clearly see that this is a cream building, and as long as we keep the colour the same, there's no additional like permits or anything required. So we're in a good place for that. So I'm going to crack on. I've braved the third tier of the, well, the second tier of the scaffold, and I think this is as high as a scaffold I've ever been working on. So I'm trying not to look down. I'm just going to concentrate on my job and listen to some music and get this done.
So while Mum and Ash are on with the rest of the bits on the cottage, obviously I've got all of the lines all cut pretty much now for the windows and stuff like that, so we can expose the granite. So Mum's just chipping away at the rest of that. So I thought I would come and have a look at another little job. Now you might remember quite a while ago that we had some lanterns that we were looking at to see if we were going to put them on the front of the chateau or wherever else. And when we were looking at them, they were perfect for the cottage. So as always, they're in a bit of a sorry state. So I've stripped them down, and this one I've just got sanded. I just need to get this one done and the other bits, but as you can see, all the paint's just literally fallen off on them. So I'm going to get them all sanded down back to the metal, get all the rust off, and then I'm going to do probably one coat of the rust beater paint on, just so it protects it all, and then I can go over with a couple of top coats of paint. So I will crack on now and hopefully get a coat of paint on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't. Ah! No more.
Well, it's been another productive day. We've got absolutely loads done again. I think we did a lot more than what we thought we were going to get done, because the three of us, when we just go at it, we just seem to really crack on and get lots more done. But it's been a good day for me. I've enjoyed it. I've never worked with this before, and it's actually a really satisfying product to work with, lime render, and it's satisfying to see the difference and to get it to go how you want it to go. It's very different to plaster, but it's nice, and the reason we had to do this again was because down here we'd obviously had ivy and plants growing up the walls, and when they've been taken off, they've left big holes in the walls, so this was necessary. The rest of it really isn't that bad, and when it gets painted in, it'll look kind of uniform, it'll look really nice. Again, we weren't going for the brand new effect. We don't want it to look brand new, we want it just to have a freshen up really, and hopefully that's what it's going to do. And again, getting the render off around the window frames, again, it's just really made them sparkle, it's really made them pop. And again, when this is painted, it's just going to look brilliant. It's lovely anyway, but when it gets cleaned up, when we get some hydrochloric acid on it and get it back to its original shine and colour, and when the building's painted, this place is going to look staggering alongside the chateau, so we're really looking forward to that. Well, that's a wrap, and it's looking amazing. We're over the moon with it, so we hope you've enjoyed today's episode. We're loving it. If you have, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and make sure you got the bell clicked for notifications, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.